Hello, and I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to take a look at this Azdome dash cam. This model number is M550, and the dash cam comes with the front dash camera, the back camera, and the interior camera. The screen size is 3.19 inches. The aperture is 1.8. It does have a black color and it has some gray around it. It comes with the various languages. He has the photo resolution of 2, 5, 8, and 12 megapixels, and it does have a format of JPEG. The video code is 264 or MP4. It does have the GPS symbol here. There's like a little slot of a speaker. There's the camera. It has a little plastic. Take that off. And then you have the SD card slot here and a charging port there. On the other side, it has the rear cam connection right there. Oh, this comes off. And then you have a few buttons on the bottom. And here it is to power up, down, OK, and menu. And this moves around, so you can put it in your vehicle however you want to, depending on your windshield. Let's continue with the box. Here we have one of the cables that goes to the lighter and powers up the camera, and you have an extra USB here. Here we have the camera for the rear. It does have the plastic, take that off. And it has a long cable, and this goes into your front camera right there. Here you have double-sided tape for the rear camera, and you have a couple of screws. So you can tape it first and then put the screws, or just tape it. Here you have the extra camera. This one is the one that's gonna be facing the inside or the interior of your vehicle. And this thing swivels like that. So while this camera is facing to the front of the car, this one is facing inside. Then we have these two things. One, it's a little tool that helps you open up a little ways so you can hide the cable with this right here. You could pry a little space for the cable, or you could use these plastic so you can use a double-sided tape so you can put it on your car and run the cable through here. I really like to hide the cable so you don't notice that there's a cable running around, so this is very useful. This is the mini SD card. 64 gigabytes is plenty. Then you have some owner's manual with the instructions to your dash cam. It has the index and customer service warranty and all other stuff. All your questions are probably going to be answered here. Here is another double-sided tape, so you can use it. This is a square that you can mount on your windshield first. The entire thing goes in your windshield on one side, and on the other side, you can put the camera here. Therefore, you don't have to play around with this. This is probably easier to take off. So here is the entire thing that you get. You get the camera that's facing front, the rear camera, the camera that goes inside your vehicle. You got the power. You got double-sided tape here, 64 gigabyte mini SD card, the cable holder. There's little tool to hide the cable. These two strips or two plastic that you can use so you can put the camera. Then you have the double-sided tape with the screws so you can mount the rear camera. And then you have the user's manual. On the next screen, you can choose your language. Once you selected your language, it does ask you to format your SD card. We're gonna select OK. Let's go to menu. Then you have these options. The first one is movie resolution. Rear camera. Apps. You can choose on and off if you want. You can record audio, which is very helpful. Frequency. G sensor. You can play around with it. Let's leave it to medium. And then exposure. Playback, normal, locked, or picture. The next option is to park. On this option, if you wanted to record if somebody has hit your car or somebody has entered your vehicle, you can do that, but it's asking you if you have wired the camera correctly. Date and time, you can change it here. Wi-Fi, you can connect that to your phone. Watermark, if you want to put the date, speed, the GPS on the videos, which that's probably why you got it or you're thinking about getting it. Storage. We have a total of 58 gigabytes free right now. Language, you can change it again. System, info. Let's see what's in system. Fatigue driver reminder. You can set it up to whatever hours you want. Speed unit, you can change that to kilometers or miles per hour. Beep sound, you can turn it off. Your screen, you can turn it off at 1, 3, or 5 minutes. Time zone, you can change that. Default settings back to the default. GPS information. Well, it all depends on where you are. So those are all the settings, a lot of things to look through. But you could also connect your camera to your phone, which is awesome. You don't have to play with the dash cam. All you have to do is do it close enough to get the Wi-Fi reception to your camera so you can look at everything that you see here on the application. The video resolution, the front camera has 4K, 2K, and the FHD, which is the lower resolution. If you are recording with both the front camera and the cabin camera, then you will start recording at 2K facing forward and the FHD facing inside the cabin. If you do want to have the 4K facing forward, then you have to disconnect the interior or the cabin camera. If you do want to have all cameras on, the front camera will be at 2K, then the FHD on the cabin and the rear cameras. That's the highest resolution. As you can see, it has a really nice wide angle lens on both the interior and exterior All three cameras have a really nice resolution as well, and as you can tell, I'm using the microphone in the dash cam. You could also take off the camera from the interior, so you can only record from the front and the back if you want. You could also turn off the microphone or leave it on. It's really up to you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps you in some way, and enjoy.